So, according to a new data mine, there is an upcoming change that will allow you to buy Nitro points with Wumpa coins. Sort of? Kinda? But not really? You know what? Let's just get into the video. No! What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with another video that still has me puzzled as I don't know how to feel about it. So you may have heard of this fiasco already, but maybe only in parts, as there have been two separate stories and images floating around the internet that together complete the story. So let's go through both of them. Once again, Beta M, a data miner for CTR, had did what the guy does best and data mined the recent patch that was released to the public. As he was skimming through the files, he stumbled upon this image here, thus being the first image to float around Twitter and just the overall internet. What it says here is, quote, "Are you sure you want to fill your Nitro bar for numerical amount of Wumpa coins?" Uh-oh, here we go again. So this comes out along with the news of there being optional microtransactions in the game for you to buy bundles of the in-game currency, Wumpa coins. Thus, the meltdown of the portion of the fan base continued. Essentially, what this line of code means is that you can actually use Wumpa coins to fill up your Nitro bar to earn the Nitro point rewards that you normally would have to grind for. Initially, people, including myself, were not happy at all to see this. This would mean that you could, in theory, buy bundles and bundles of Wumpa coins with real money, and you could use them to earn yourself a spot on the leaderboard and thusly unlock the champion cart, which requires you to be in the top 5%. Almost a pay-to-win type of situation. At least, that's what we initially thought. Then a second image had come out that gives more context to the situation and clears up this feature. In the coding, there is a body of text that is related to what we were just talking about that explains the feature. The text is a little fuzzy, but I will read it. Quote, "The Grand Prix is over, but you can still obtain all the remaining rewards for a discounted price until the next Grand Prix starts." This clarifies just about everything when both images are put together. So, let's go through this step by step so it is absolutely clear to what happens before we go to my overall thoughts. So when the Grand Prix finishes, everybody's spot is locked in. You can't earn any more Nitro points, and you can't earn any more points towards the overall leaderboards. When the following Grand Prix starts, all the leaderboards reset and the rewards get given out to all the winners. But there is a window of time between Grand Prix where you can only earn Wumpa coins online. This is when this feature would be in place. Let's say you didn't quite finish the Nitro bar, but you wanted the rewards for the rest of the tiers you missed. You can actually use Wumpa coins to fill your Nitro bar in the off season, which means that on the leaderboards, your points are locked into where they are, but you can essentially catch up on the rewards that were missed. Essentially, buying Nitro points with Wumpa coins, but it doesn't apply to the online leaderboards. Do you see what I meant by saying you can buy Nitro points, but not really? Yeah, it was kind of hard to word and explain. Again, I want to iterate. It won't affect your position on the leaderboards because they are locked in, but you will at least unlock the skins and other cosmetics with the Wumpa coins you earn in the off season. Now, another important detail here is that it's saying it can be unlocked with Wumpa coins, not a separate microtransaction, not a cash transaction, Wumpa coins. So, theoretically speaking, even if you miss some rewards, or maybe you were short of the final skin, you have about a week to farm Wumpa coins in online play. Now again, yes, microtransactions can factor into this. If you barely played this month and you want the rewards and you have little to no Wumpa coins or little to no time, you can purchase Wumpa coin bundles to fill your Nitro bar to get the rewards. However, evidence has been shown that even the items that you earn with the Nitro gauge will likely show up in the pit stop later on. For example, if you did not earn Motorsport Tana, she will come back later to the pit stop. As of now, if you did not get her skin, when you hover over her now, it says coming back soon, which suggests that again, the skin will come back for availability. that means that there is no timed content that will be gone forever, making you, panic and want to buy Wumpa coins to unlock the item because you think that it will be never coming back. Do not worry, it eventually will. Now, before we get to my thoughts, there are still some questions, like how will the Nitro Point rewards work? Will it be an entire buyout where you just buy the full bar? Or maybe buy one tier at a time, earning one reward each time? When will the old rewards come back to the pit stop? Only time will tell. But to give you an idea of how much it would cost to fill the entire Nitro bar, I went through and did a quick number crunch and it came to about 20,000 Wumpa coins. And that's for every item in the Nitro gauge, and if you didn't earn a single point of Nitro. Now, at first, when I heard about this feature and concept, I was not happy with it. I was frustrated because all I thought was the items in the Nitro bar should go to those who have invested the time and the effort into the game. It should go to the ones who did the challenges and did the work. Why should someone pay in-game currency to be able to get the same cosmetic items that I worked for? It also frustrated me of the sheer thought of someone coming along, paying for microtransactions and getting the same things as me without the work. But the more I thought about it, the more I started to change my feelings. See, the first thing that made me think was the fact that there were already two ways to be able to get these items, either by filling the Nitro gauge or waiting for them to come to the pit stop later down the line. With this new feature, it will implement 4 ways to be able to unlock the content of the Nitro gauge. Either fill it, use Wumpa coins to fill it, buy Wumpa coins to fill it, or wait till it comes to the pit stop. So eventually, people will be able to unlock all the skins just like everyone else who had finished the Nitro gauge. So if you think about it, what's the difference? They simply just don't have to wait as long. Now, I am not stupid. I know this is a way to be able to get more money with the optional microtransactions. There's gonna be the people who don't want to do the Grand Prix and would rather just pay for the entire thing. Or they run out of time and would still love to get the rest of the items in the Nitro gauge. But remember, they introduced 2 new ways to unlock the Nitro gauge content, totaling in 4 ways to be able to get all these items, 3 of which are completely free and not time exclusive. At the end of the day, the stuff that is being earned is cosmetic. It doesn't improve your gameplay. It doesn't improve anything. It's all for looks. Also, some people absolutely love this game and sadly can't finish the Nitro gauge per each season, whether it be a lack of time due to parenting or work, or just the overall capability. There are also people who absolutely hate the idea of doing challenges and just want to race. They don't want to do 10 trick jumps with Pura on Inferno Island or do a lap backwards. They just want to race. So this feature provides an alternative route for the people who just don't want to grind Nitro points, but would rather spend time grinding Wumpa coins. So when the end of the Grand Prix happen, they just cash out the missing cosmetic pieces they want and go back to racing, and didn't have to spend a penny on the game. Now, of course, this goes without saying. If they increase the amount of Nitro points required without increasing the rate of filling the bar, or the rewards that you earn, or anything of the sort, then this is where it becomes wrong, as it makes it harder to unlock the content and therefore pushes more people to have to buy Wumpa coin packs to be able to keep up. That is where I feel it's completely wrong. So as long as the pit stop items don't increase in price, and the overall rate of earning rewards in the Nitro gauge and overall Nitro is the same, then I think this feature will be fine. Now there's one more thing that needs to be mentioned as well. See, just because it's found in the data mine doesn't necessarily mean that it'll actually go to the actual live game. See, recently Beta M also data mined a whole list of characters that was supposed to come in this Grand Prix. He got just about every single one of them right, except there were 2 characters that were on the list that did not show up, and that was Baby Entropy and Baby Cortex. Even though they showed up to the data mine, they did not show up to this back in time Grand Prix. So does that mean that they'll come in the future? It's possible, but it also is possible that they were cut. So it is entirely possible that this is a feature that was cut from the game and is not actually in it but was left in the code. It could just be an idea, it could be a lot of things. However, overall, it's possible that this feature will not be implemented in the game, so keep that in mind. By the way, a huge shout out to my Patreons and sponsors on the channel. I appreciate your support and letting me be able to do this full time as I got a family to feed. If you want to support the channel, the Patreon is in the description below, and be sure to subscribe for more nostalgic content. And while you're at it, why not check out another video I recently made? Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.